Start the clock.
Good evening, kiddies. Dr. Freedom here with you. Time for some Doctor Who news. Oh, goodness gracious. A lot of weirdness going on. Okay, now, as you all know, we had that alleged thing from, Private Eye out yesterday. It was driving everybody, stirring them up like a mad frenzy. And the only thing that's still worrying me about that whole thing, I know it's more than likely BS, but the fact that it's been 24 hours now, and we yet to hear a report from the BBC refuting this. Now, that could be a combination of things. It could be the fact that, A, they know it's BS and not to bother, or B, maybe there's something to it. But I'm leaning more towards A, so don't worry about it. I honestly do not see... If Doctor Who was going to take a break for Series 10 in 2016, I think they'd only do it for a number of specified reasons. Now, remember, the last time we had a break like this was back during the handover, between Russell T. Davies, David Tennant, and all that leaving, and Julie Gardner. And then, of course, Moffat's crew stepping in, and that was back during 2009. Now, I don't know. I really don't see that kind of transition happening anytime soon. You got to remember, I think Moffat's already signed on for a couple more years. Capaldi's already signed for Series 10, as far as we know. And I don't know. It's just a weirdness, but I'll keep you informed. But like I said, it's more than likely BS. Don't panic yet, folks. Don't believe unless you hear from the Beeb. Now, remember where you got that phrase, because it's going to catch. I know it. Okay, but we did have some interesting photos that popped up today, just to run through those really quick. This one came from my friend Stephen Price. Let me bring it up for you real quick. Yes, RTD was in downtown Cardiff today. I can't believe how tall that guy actually is. It's like 6'6", damn. And he snapped this pic with him. He literally bumped into him by accident. He wasn't even out looking for anybody. And it's an amusing story. Maybe I'll ask for his permission to relay it. It was funny as heck. But yeah, he literally just bumped into him down there. So this was just total coincidence. Okay, and then there was this other photo that popped up. This is a selfie. I don't know this young lady's name. So if you do know it and all that, please, I'd like to give this person the appropriate credit. So I found this on Facebook. Of course, Dave Tennant was also in Cardiff today. Now, here's the thing. The speculators have gone apeshit, because there's also word going around that Catherine Tate was in Cardiff today. And now there's all kinds of reports saying they were at the Doctor Who filming set today. Well, we're going to talk about that in a minute. And then there was also thing on, what if they're talking about Pompeii, or what if they're filming a scene? Please, look at Dave Tennant. And these pictures were taken in... If I remember right, some of these were even taken in the evening with him, and he still has his beard. He's not filming anything for Doctor Who, folks. If he was, he wouldn't be looking like this, like the shaggy dog, okay? It's... I'm sorry. So, no, I don't think anything's being filmed. Now, why they're there, we don't know. Maybe they're there to talk about something having to do with it. I don't know. But there's been a lot of speculation because, these two being involved in the fires of Pompeii and whatnot, and that, Catherine Tate allegedly being there, they've gone a little bit crazy. I've even seen somebody say earlier that, something about the 10th Doctor appearing in Series 9 and big question marks. No, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to go back to that this soon. Okay, multi-Doctor story, while it would be interesting, I don't think it's going to happen. If it does, I'll truly be amazed. But okay, speaking of set pictures, let me see how well prepared I was today. Okay, here we go. This was snapped today, and we have to thank a fellow here named David Edwards over on Twitter. Doctor Who filming today was at a cold storage facility at the Cardiff docks, and there's Peter Capaldi. Check the trainers, man. Oh, look at those. They ain't those cool. Why did it get smaller? Wait a minute. Hey. Okay, check those trainers. Yeah. Okay, that, and there was only one other photo that came out, and... Oh, sorry, hang on. I'm getting it ready for you so I can show you. See how organized I am sometimes with these things? It's just amazing, ain't it? And that the only other picture that came out was some of the crew and whatnot sitting, waiting for the set to be constructed, put together, and whatnot. So that's all we got for that as far as location pictures go today. All right, so keep in mind, just because stars are in a location does not mean something's going to happen. I remember back when they were filming A Town Called Mercy, and this was on the other side of Spain. Then on the opposite side of Spain, Sophia Myles arrived, And then Moffat then had them cute little tweets between the two of them. And then everybody also says, it was all over the place. It was just all of a sudden, oh my gosh, Madame de Pompadour's going to be in the show. And sure enough, no, it was a total shell game. It just did not happen. So, there. Okay, this is going to be a relatively short one, as I said. Very interesting article up on Casturberus. Let's run through that real quick. And that is about trans actress Bethany Black joins Doctor Who Series 9. And it says right here, trans comedian and actress Bethany Black has joined the cast of Doctor Who Series 9, making her the first openly trans actor in the show's 52-year run. Now, Black, who has been dubbed Britain's only goth, lesbian, transsexual comedian, will have as yet Sorry, let's rewind the tongue. We'll have an as yet disclosed guest star role in a new series. Now, the 36-year-old actress took to Facebook to quip the following quote, trying to keep this secret has been the most difficult thing in the world. Now sit back and wait until the Mail realizes the BBC have cast an openly trans lesbian in a family show, end quote. As well as the bit, there's a picture running around up there if you want to find it of her posing in front of the TARDIS. Black will join League of Gentlemen's Reece Shearsmith in the 9th episode of the new series, which was penned by fellow Gentleman alum Mark Gatiss. And, oh, goodness gracious, I have been hearing the wildest speculation running around about Reece Shearsmith in the role. And that's gotten crazy, too, about guest stars coming in. Heck, I've heard Maisie Williams is everything from young Susan to young Ronnie to young Romana. Heck, next thing you know, I don't know. The Valyard sister. I don't know. And I've even heard some scuttlebutt going around about Reece Shearsmith's role in this episode. So, folks, don't jump out the gun, okay? Please be patient. Series 9's right around the corner. Don't drive yourself mad with crazy speculation. And lastly, for today, Mike Tucker in the model unit celebrating 10 years. Okay. Mike Tucker is the head of an incredibly talented team of VFX artists born out of the in-house BBC VFX department and then resurrected as an independent company when the BBC no longer wanted to, quote-unquote, do it themselves. And this is an interview with him right here. This team, of course, remember, has won 2 BAFTA Craft Awards and many nominations of other awards for their work. And let's see. Then he goes into the whole list right there. Spacecraft, dinosaurs, we destroyed buildings, crash aircraft, recreated volcanoes, hurricanes, tidal waves, tornadoes, blah, blah, blah. And so if you want to go ahead and just take a look at the list, boom, here it is. Okay, in the past few days, he's been reminiscing on the past with a post about the very last effect they created while they were still part of the BBC. And here's the post if you want to go read it, okay? Really interesting stuff. Okay, so sorry I didn't have a whole lot of articles for you tonight. It's just there's not a whole lot going on, other than the fact that everybody has gone just crazy, complete tilt the world nuts over the fact that, Dave Tennant and RTD just happened to be in Cardiff today. Why they were there, I don't know. Maybe they're just there, for the weekend. Maybe they're just there for the day. Come on. It's not a stretch for the imagination. RTD, heck, he's a Welshman. Come on. It's homeland to him, Why, David was there? Don't know. Maybe he was there visiting somebody. So, but just don't go nuts and assume just because they're there, they're going to be in Series 9 or whatnot. Okay, well, guys, that's all I had. Until next time, I'll see you all tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be hearing a little bit more on what's going on with Series 9, and I'll pass it to you then. But until then, take care, ta-ta, enjoy the rest of your evening.